Hello YouTube. I was about to say that we are back, but in order to say that you're back, you actually need to come back. Every single time I do a video, I post a video out to YouTube and then I disappear for like months on end. So I can't really say that I'm back, but this time I'm going to try and hold my best to do some long form content, some more behind the scenes videos in terms of like the online physio thing, setting up the coaching, all that sort of stuff. And give you guys a bit more behind the scenes, sort of day in the lives, week in the lives, what I get up to, answering some Q&As and stuff like that as well. And I keep saying, look, I'm going to invest into doing this long form content for you guys, and I keep disappearing. So it's been a real busy period from January up until now, and we'll go over that. We'll touch over that. I have done videos. I just not got around there or not got the time to edit them as well. So I've been really busy. So I can only apologise. Obviously, you guys keep on hearing the fact that I'm going to get in more into YouTube, long form content and everything like that. That's if you guys do follow me on Instagram and TikTok. If you're new here and completely new here, I will shut up with the waffling now. So it's 26th of May, 2025, 10 past 1. I am running late. That's why I'm leaving my Liverpool top. Supposed to be going to Liverpool for the parade. It's kicking off in like an hour's time, but I am going to the Strand. And the last parade, they got there at about sort of between 5 to 7 p.m. I can't remember too much. So that's where I'm going. So and I thought if I leave it a little bit later, the traffic in isn't going to be too bad. Touch wood. So that's where we're going today. It's going to be a bit of a weird start to the video. Not too much in terms of online physio stuff. I'm in my office, so we'll give you a tour around this in terms of once it's all set up and everything like that. Can you see that? So, light everything, mic for content and content creation and any voiceovers and obviously talking to clients and everything like that. Plug it into the laptop. It's a bit of a mess right now, guys. It's a bit of a mess. So I'll probably do a little bit of a catch up in Liverpool, try and get as much footage as I can. So for you guys that are Liverpool fans, this one's for you. So it's just going to be more behind the scenes, but also trying to give you as much in-depth knowledge as possible and trying to help you guys, as many of you guys as possible, but also give it behind the scenes in terms of what it's like to work with myself and how I run my business as well. So so tomorrow we're actually going down to London. We've got a couple of meetings, but also need to shoot some content as well for you guys on the social media platforms, but also take my exercise library to the next level as well in terms of like getting detailed videos for the one-to-one members and one-to-one clients. We'll come back on Wednesday, so it's going to be a short flyover visit for that. Thursday, we will be down in-person clinic. Friday, I'm not too sure what the plan is for Friday. Lots of programming. Before we go, this is one of the main reasons why I'm very hesitant to pick up the camera and film. I watch a lot of YouTube in terms of like other online coaches and everything like that, and they always seem to be doing stuff. They're either in the gym or training. They're either doing all these other things. They're trying to make their days look busy, I think, just for entertainment purposes. One of the main reasons why I'm very hesitant to pick the camera up, guys, and show more behind the scenes footage, because I'm doing the same thing all the time, all hours under the sun. And this is what one of my bugbears is, like online coaches and how they've got so much time, spare time it seems, to do all this fancy stuff for YouTube. Whereas if you're actually as busy as you say you are, all it looks like is the same thing. So for myself, I'm either in this room programming, doing online consultations, one-to-one content creation, or I'm at my clinic. There's only two places where I am. Obviously, I'm training, I'm doing my own sort of stuff as well, but it's very boring. That's why I'm very hesitant to pick up the camera for you guys and do more behind the scenes, talk about my business and everything like this. So, but I'm going to try and do that. I'm trying to try and make it as entertaining as possible. Not entertaining, but as much value to you guys as possible. But yeah, I'm pretty much either in this office, in clinic, or do my own training. There's no really in between with that sort of stuff, and you see all of these online coaches trying to make it as like sexy as possible, and I feel like they're trying to lie to you guys in terms of like a sense of this is what their days look like, the average days. I am working all the time. There's no off time. So yeah, but we're going to try and do that as well. But we're 6 minutes into this video already, and I feel like I've waffled. But it needed to be like an introduction, didn't it, guys? It needed to be an introduction. So we'll try and get some good footage for you guys over in Liverpool with the parade. And then we'll try and get some good footage over in London as well. It's going to be only a couple of days footage. Get this edited, get it sent out to you guys, and we'll take it from there. Like that, we're in London. So Liverpool yesterday for the parade, fantastic day out, a bit of a somber end to it. Thankfully, as you would have seen on the videos, I was down on the Strand and I was the opposite end, so I was like sort of southbound end, and the incident happened outside sort of where the Royal Liver building is, around that area, sort of more northbound. Yeah, tragic way to end a fantastic day. So I did put out a little Instagram post if you guys would have seen it already. My thoughts are with obviously those people affected and everything like that. Thankfully so far no one's lost a life, been any casualties, but yeah, horrible way to end the day. So I thought I might as well just touch a little note there, just in case you guys haven't seen anything in terms of my Instagram posts and everything. You guys might have thought I was a bit insensitive there. But we're down in London, Solo 16, so this is their Field Street studio. I think it is one of their newest ones, to be fair. So if you guys already follow me on Instagram, you would know that I come down to London, try to come down here once a month. Let me just track this onto normal. Try to come down here at least once a month. There's nothing like up here, up north. Yes, there's nothing like this up north. And if you want to rent a location like this, you'd be looking at like upwards of like 100 quid per hour. Whereas in here, I get this like, I think it's worked out for less than 100 quid for 3 hours. So trying to like all the different locations. This one's a little bit more lighter than the previous ones. I come down here just to mainly update the exercise library. Let me pop you guys up on here. Update the exercise library. There we go, that's a pretty good view. Update the exercise library for my one-to-one clients, get some content filmed. So we've got 3 hours here. I normally run out of time, so I've only just got in here as well. It's a bit of a different setup in terms of the other ones that I use. Usually you can come in, get changed and everything like that, and then wait for your session to start. But you have to wait outside. Weather is absolutely pissing it down, so it's really bad. So I'm gonna crack on, gonna get some exercises filmed. And then we will check back in later, get a little bit of tea, and then I'll check in with you guys tomorrow when we're heading home back up north to crack on with the rest of the week. And good morning. We're just walking through Hyde Park, where this morning I had a bit of a failed run around. So what was it? 5.9 kilometers, approaching 6 kilometers. So yesterday I pinged my Achilles tendon. And woke up this morning. It was just a little bit irritated, and that's what I was nervous about for this morning's run. I generally thought, play it safe. Probably best to not go and do the morning run today. And there's nothing planned in terms of like how long I was going to run for today or anything like that. But I knew I wanted to get between 6 to 10 kilometers done.
But yeah, so that's what I was nervous about. But when I thought about it a little bit more, it was probably just me being a little bit lazy in terms of like not wanting to do the run, if that makes sense. And I knew that the tendon just needed a little bit of load. So yeah, it felt brilliant. For first 500 meters, okay, it took a little bit of time to get it going, but then once it got going, it was absolutely fine. Approaching about 5.8, 5.9 kilometers, I went to decelerate and I pinged my hamstring, strained my hamstring. So yeah, I was probably on course to do about 7 to 8 kilometers, so a bit annoying, but at least it was towards the end of the session. It's not too bad. I'd say a bit of a grade 1 muscle strain, probably bicep femoris, I'm not too sure. I've not properly had the time to really pinpoint it yet. So we are heading. Breakfast spread was poor at the hotel, so I'm going to go to Joe and the Juice, get an acai bowl. But yeah, a little bit more about that hamstring strain, and this is a key things for you guys to keep in mind. Last night, I'd say lack of sleep. I got about 6 hours sleep, which injury rates, the risk of injury starts going through the roof with less and less sleep. 5 to 6 hours. I can't remember the percentages off the top of my head from the study, but yeah, the less hours sleep you get, the risk of injury goes through the roof. So lack of sleep. It was good sleep, which is very surprising for me. I don't normally sleep too well on the first night, especially anyway when I go to when I'm at a hotel or traveling away. It was good sleep, but just not long enough. Lack of hydration, which is all these problems, all these contributable factors are all my own reasons. They're not excuses, but it's just me looking at to why it happened, because it's been a very, very long time since I've done anything of the nature. So yeah, lack of sleep, lack of hydration, particularly electrolytes, too much load on the hamstrings yesterday, content day and training, a lot of travel as well. Stress was probably through the roof as well, not through the roof, but I mean a little bit elevated. So lots of contributable factors, but yeah, we'll dive away. It's only a sort of slight strain, whether it's in the muscle or the tendon, I'm not too sure yet. Back in my uni days, hamstrings used to be a real big problem of mine, but they're good now. So yeah, not too sure how much of this today I'm going to film for you guys. I know this video is quite a lengthy one already, but yeah, I'll check back in with you guys soon. We are currently in Belgravia area of London. So just been to Harrods, just have a quick snoop around in the sports section. Absolute dross. I want to go just to Westminster before we round that area, just to have a look at the tourist attractions and everything like that. I don't know why. Just go see some stuff, and then we'll head back to St Pancras and on the way back home. So we've got some snacks. Don't know if you can see that, just got some not prawn cocktails, but extra large king prawns from Waitrose, probably the poshest Waitrose I've ever been in my life. And then some more sushi salmon rolls as well. Just because the macros on these king prawns, probably gonna have bright smelly breath on the train, but it's what chewing gum's for. But the macros on this is 150 grams weight as sold, and per 100 grams we've got 67 calories. And 16 grams of protein, so that's not too bad. And then in my pocket, I can't really get it out right now, but in my pocket I've got a little protein shake for 24 grams of protein, so trying to get that protein in to repair the hamstrings, the old hammies. But yeah, I'm probably going to sign off here, and we'll see you on the next video. This has just been more of a reintroduction back, apologising for where I've been and everything like this, but next video is going to be a little bit more behind the scenes, answering some guys' questions, and take it from there. But we'll see you on the next one.